what it implies is you presented your visa was into you on false document because the information you provided was false, and that
It
on its
wasn't
own is a
true.
crime.
Wow.
Yeah, because you are being deceitful.
Yeah, you've
Okay,
deceived.
of course.
Yes.
You
Personally, like you have been here for 2 years and
yeah
then you came with a student visa.
yeah.
Would you advise people, like if someone wants to travel, would you advise such a person to come to the UK?
We compare things. Okay.
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're coming across our videos, this channel is Migrate with Ease. We do amazing content about UK immigration and whatever you need to know about the migration process to UK. Today I have with me one of my brothers. He is a YouTuber as well and a Nigerian. He is currently living in the UK. He came with a student visa route. In fact, the student visa route is one of the most assured and the easiest way to come to the UK. But it has a lot of risk that comes with it, which we have to know and then get prepared before we come to the UK. Last 2 days, I had a video with him on how to come to the UK using the student visa route and all the requirements that you would need. And he even mentioned that you wouldn't need an IELTS. I'll leave the link to that video in the description. You can check it out as well. And then please subscribe to his channel. I will leave a link to his YouTube channel in my description so that you subscribe to his channel as well. And please subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you receive further amazing content from us, and hit the notification button so that you would always receive the notification whenever we post another video. A lot of people like come to the UK with the mindset with the student visa, and then like they would find ways and means to get the deposit back home and then make the deposit, thinking that when they come they can actually work some few hours and stuff to make
Yeah.
sure that they can like accumulate some amount of money and then pay the rest of the tuition fees and pay the accommodation. And is it really actually can you actually do that?
Oh, okay, thank you very much. You read my mind. This is something most persons, if I have 5 inquiries from my audience, 4 will come up with this. This is what I want to do. But I will tell you, it's feasible, it's doable, but it's not something I will advise anybody to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to come, if you are coming here, you are planning to come to the United Kingdom to study, and you don't have the full tuition fee, I will advise, if you're a young man, if you have 70% of the tuition fee plus 3 months rental fee.
Okay.
If you don't have it handy, I won't advise you to take that risk.
Okay.
As of today, I won't advise you. For instance, if your tuition fee is 10,000, you should have a minimum of at least 7,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Then, if you are anticipating from fillers, okay, your rent will be maybe within 550, 600. You should have 3 months of that with you.
Rent. Okay.
Because as of today, it's not easy to get a job when you arrive in the UK as a student within 1 month.
Yeah, it's true. Yes.
Yes, it's difficult because most of the community or the city where the university is sited, you have students who graduated 2 years ago. Most of them, they are still here. One last year, they are still here. You are coming in out now to meet them, and the job, as more people are coming, the job is not, the job vacancy is not coming up the way people are just trooping in their numbers. So it's difficult to get a job. So while you are still trying to get your feet, trying to make application to get something doing, you should have money to pay your rent for like 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
In worst case, within 1-2 months, you get something doing. Even the additional 3 months will not be a bonus for you. But coming here with the intention of, once I'm able to pay tuition deposit, I will come date. It's not. I'm not. If you pay tuition deposit and you've been given cars, you apply for your visa, you arrive in the UK. If you are able to meet up the pay up the fee to be able to be registered for that course, after some time period, you will not be registered for that program, and your what's it called? This cash and stuff will be withdrawn from you.
That's one of the dangerous, like the
Yeah.
riskiest task people. Yeah.
Well, it's very easy. Just for them to write to the UKVI that they've withdrawn their sponsorship stuff from you, and what you are holding, thinking you are having a BRP, a visa, it's just ordinary plastic card. Your status has been withdrawn from you, so you are now an illegal resident. Because I know of somebody that did that.
Yeah.
He was just playing it. To him, he thought it was playing because he has the means of paying up, but he just feel
just relaxed. And then
before he knew, he got a mail from the school that he has also called, he could not meet up his visa obligation. You've proven to the Home Office you have XYZ amount to take care of your entire tuition fee. Of course, you submitted. Oh, one thing I also forgot to mention is bank statements when you apply for your visa. You need to prove, you need to show proof of funds that you have funds to pay for your tuition, your entire tuition, not part, the entire tuition.
Throughout the course.
Yeah. If, for instance, you've paid tuition deposit of 3,000, on your proof of funds, okay, you need to show that you have 7,000, which is the balance, because the cash statement you submitted that the school issued to you, they stated that you've already paid a tuition balance deposit of XYZ amount. Then the outstanding balance is also captured on the cash statement. So the UK Home Office now knows, okay, this is the amount you've paid, this is the outstanding amount. That's you need to show that, and your cost of living.
Really?
You need to show your cost of living for that. It should be calculated in 9 months. If you are living in London, they have a different amount because, of course, the cost of living in London is higher.
Very high. Very high.
If you are living outside London, they have a certain amount. At least if you are living in London, the amount you'll be paid, it's a little bit, I can't recall the exact amount, but if you are living outside London, you should be able to show £1,050 per month for you as the principal applicant. While if you are coming with dependents, each of your dependents need to show £650 per month. So you need to times that by 9. Yeah, for each person. Okay, let me give a simple arithmetic. Maybe your family of 4 coming to the UK. I'm the principal applicant.
Yes.
Right? The proof of funds I need to show to the Home Office at the point of applying for my visa, I need to show the balance tuition after I've paid my tuition deposits, 7,000. I need to show that I have £1,050 times £1,025, sorry, times 9.
9. Okay.
Add to the 7,000. Then each of my dependents need to show £650 times 9.
Times 9.
10 times 3.
Wow.
So you find that
a huge amount, yes.
Huge amounts. You see, that's why most persons doesn't know the implication of this. That's why it's easy, because by showing to the Home Office you have all of this amount, they relied on it they relied on the information, the statement, and everything to issue visa. So when you came here, you defaulted in your payments. You could not pay the tuition balance or whatever. It's that what it implies is you presented your visa was into you on false document because the information you provided was false, and that on its own is a crime.
Wow.
Yeah, because you are being deceitful.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course.
Yes.
You just like I don't know, which we know so many persons how they come about those proof of funds, because it's not easy to be able to get 20-something thousand pounds for statement of account. But it's even better because it's just for 28 days. You need to have that amount in your account for minimum 28 days.
Okay.
Right? They just want to know, okay, this amount is this account for 28 days and the likes. So that will qualify you. They will accept that from you to be able to grant you your visa. So if you are coming to the UK and you don't have enough funds to pay your tuition deposit and your tuition fee, thinking you can come here to work and order to pay, it will not be easy. One, you have 20 hours work limit. You can only work 20 hours.
Oh, it's still there. That's what our cap is still there for the student.
Yeah, it's still there. It has not been removed. I think earlier this year they were trying to see how they can come up with it and all that. But it's still there, brother. 20 hours cap limit is still very much there because I've not seen any official statement that you can work
what extra more.
the extra hour. Because when they're trying to propose that, they're thinking of 20 hours and post studies, no need for post study, or bring down post studies to 6 months. So they're trying to see how they can wait because I don't know what they're trying to do. But then you're coming here, you're working at 20 hours. How much will you earn if you're working 20 hours to be able to take care of your bill, the high cost of living, energy bills, all the bills?
No
That
way.
is the only leverage you have is as a student, you don't pay council tax, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's one advantage because your school will give you a letter that will cover for you. When I came in, I just sent that to the council and I was exempted. The bill they sent to me is zero balance for that period. But note the very day my study elapsed, the next day I got a letter with bill starting from that day up. I said, look at these people, you guys, you'll be amazed how they keep record.
These people they are genius with record keeping.
They don't play with
You can never deceive them.
at all.
You can never deceive them.
At all. So
Never
that's yeah. So it's not easy coming here thinking you can work 20 hours to meet up your bills. It's almost impossible. And those that have tried it, I know what most of them pass through, and even some of them could not continue the program, and which I won't advise anybody to do that. 70% of your tuition fee, 3 months rental fee, have it handy with you so that you'll be able to settle in, and while you are trying to get your feet on the ground firm, you have things to keep you
moving.
going.
Yeah. So with accommodation, like when we are coming over as nurses and then carers and staffs to work on the social care visa, like the tier 2 visa, like the employers, let's say 95% of the employers will provide accommodation, at least a month accommodation for you. So you know where you are going to stay and you know the duration you are going to be there until you start to find your own accommodation. How is it for those on student visas as well?
Yeah, for student visa, the school doesn't have the whole obligation. Yeah, most universities have student hostel, right? That you can, but it's usually for single, right? So if you are applying through the student accommodation, you can get that accommodation will be ready for you. But usually, sometimes it's usually expensive, and some of the rules, person like me, I don't think I'll be able to live in a student accommodation and school accommodation because of at this time of my life, I want to have my
peace of mind.
I want to do my things the way I understand. Somebody will tell you when to do this. No, I'm no longer in a secondary school or whatever. So if you are coming, if you don't have somebody that will help you source for accommodation, you can check for accommodation online, right? I've seen so many persons they check online from some of those letting agents. They get accommodation, they make their tuition payments, and when they arrive there, they got a place to stay. While some, somebody out there, and at most you get Airbnb when you get to the UK, you stay for a few days while looking for accommodation. But then accommodation, looking for accommodation in the UK, it's not a tea party, my brother.
That's a huge job on its own.
It is.
It's a huge job on its own. Especially if you are an immigrant, it's not easy.
It's really difficult because they don't want to. Nobody looks at your face or how telling them you're just coming. They'll tell you they want to meet if you meet affordability. You need to bring pay slip. And you're telling them, I'm just coming in, I've not started work. You don't want because to evict tenants, it's difficult. It's difficult,
Yes.
yeah. So
When I got to know like the process of eviction, I got to understand why the landlords actually put you through all this. Yes.
Yeah.
It makes sense because it's not easy to just evict someone from the house. Yes.
Yeah. So they want to be sure that you'll be able to pay your rent, not just the first payment and all that.
Yeah. Further,
So a student, you are coming as a student, you need to sort accommodation issue on your own. Okay, the one manner you sort it out, that is not the prerogative of the university or whatsoever. They don't. What they need is give you admission, you pay all your fee. The one manner you came to the UK shouldn't be their problem, or it's not your concern. Yeah.
Okay. I see. Yeah. So my last question, personally, like you have been here for 2 years and then you came with a student visa.
Yeah.
Would you advise people, like if someone wants to travel, like and don't even have like a particular route that he or she wants to use to travel to the UK, would you advise such a person to use the school visa, the student route to come to the UK?
Yes, I did say, the student route is one of the best routes I would suggest to anybody that's coming to the UK. If you have the financial muscle, you can foot the bills. It's because it's easy while you are studying for 1 year or so. You take your time to acclimatize with the environment, to understand the work pattern, the lifestyle. It will give you a broader idea, as in a wide perspective.
Yeah.
Okay. After my study, will it worth it for me to stay back? Yeah, will I stay? No, in fact, you have options available for you. Okay.
Yeah,
So I still recommend it. I still recommend that the study route as one of the best, because one, it's easy. You're coming here as a student, and it's give you opportunity. The academic, the UK, the degree you're coming here to pursue, it's something that will give you an edge anywhere you go to, right?
Yeah.
Imagine those of us that came here to study, we are going back to Africa and all that. Earning a degree here, definitely it's not by fluke. You must merit it.
Yes.
Okay. So, and of course, it's something that will have value in anywhere you are going to. It will give you a higher opportunity and all that because you have a higher degree. Okay. So I think it's one of the routes I will always recommend to anybody that has the finance, okay, to be able to foot all the bills. I know it's expensive, but it's one route I can recommend to anybody that is planning to come to the UK for or using. In fact, anybody that is trying to come to the UK and doesn't know the routes to use, I will recommend the student route if he has the finance.
Okay, that's good. All right. Thanks so much, Victor. Thanks so much for spending time with me.
Yeah, welcome.
Guys, please subscribe to his channel. I will leave the link in the description. Please subscribe to his channel. He has amazing content. I even learn a lot of things from him, so we just get a lot of information from him.
Thank you.
Please subscribe, and then we will see you later on. Thanks a lot, and
thank you very much for hosting me. I do appreciate it.
All right.
All right.